The hike in passport application fees is not deterring persons wanting to seek greener pastures abroad. An applicant is now required to pay 500 Ghana cedis for a 32-page standard application passport, which previously cost 100 Ghana cedis. George Quening reports.
The new passport application fees were implemented on April 1 after receiving parliamentary approval. The normal application fee for 32 pages has increased by over 400% from 100 cedis to 500 cedis, while the expedited application fee, previously 150 cedis, has risen to 700 cedis. Ellen, despite the abnormal increase, is determined to acquire a passport for herself and her daughter. The bread seller is determined to raise funds for passport acquisition, believing it is more profitable to invest in travel and eventually repay the investment.
Earlier of this year, me not chance no kwandi ameko, but me to in case deviate miss. 2,000 kra me.
I would do my passport by the end of the year in case of any trip abroad. Even if it is increased to 1,000 cedis, I will still do it.
6 years no class 2 on the mayor man.
Cynthia and Amma sisters both oppose the increment, citing the same delayed treatment with the new fees.
And to me, me who say, so my dear to no do Uchayana and Chawasabaka, and I know so better what that is the time I work from the zoo.
Will the new fees come with prompt services, or we would have to deal with the previous delays in services?
Cynthia is concerned about her children's potential acquisition of a passport.
Because we are promising me, no be showing me. Maybe 1,000 maybe I'm the had it on tongue, pure water. Many 2 cedis.
I don't have a passport because I have no intentions of traveling. I would rather use my funds for something profitable to improve my life.
Every single person you see right behind me has a passport, and these are potential travelers to Canada. And so it's very crucial as they plan to travel abroad because it will verify their identity and nationality.
The traveling is more important. Yes, so I would have done my passport. Despite the increments.
Because see here, I didn't Ghana. Even we Ghana card here. Opa or the Opa Moko investigation on a multi price at that.
I will still do it at the increased fees. No matter what, you need a passport to travel.
Now here now will be a new tree now and one.
Those who are bent on traveling will still go for it. 100 cedis and 500 cedis is just a difference of 400 cedis.
So let me ask you this question. If you were to do your passport now, would you have still done it?
I would. I need it. Sometimes when you are supposed to fill a form, it requires that you fill with a passport.
Gone are the days where passport used to be one of the main forms of IDs when one visited the bank. But with the advent of Ghana card, it has become more like what it's intended for, which is the gateway to travel abroad, which is popularly known now as Jakpa. The increase in passport application fees will disproportionately impact travel costs, particularly for first-time passport holders from a travel and tour perspective. A patient traveling to India for special care will incur an additional cost of 400 to 500 cedis depending on the type of application. The same applies to passport holders who wish to renew their green book. Obtaining a passport may be costly, but it has become an enviable form of identity with high repute. George Quening, TV3 News, Accra.